Baddiel with their alternative look at the World Cup. Gentlemen, what are you making of it?
Oh, it's a great World Cup, isn't it? It's a really good one, especially the lawn mowing. The lawn mowing is excessively precise,
Tonight's
isn't it?
special tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Criss-cross and everything.
Sometimes they do a special bit in the middle, and sometimes it's in the areas. But I've been very impressed by that. The great groundsman's World Cup.
Does David O'Leary going to offer some water? Where's he gone?
We've sent him.
Yeah, they can't bring it on. I had a strange incident the other night when the phone went during the German game, and as I brushed past the telly, Klinsmann fell over. And apparently now I've got to miss the South Korean game on Monday night, so I was very upset about that.
Now, you two have been doing something that Gary here and the rest of the boys do all the time. Picking out highlights. Don't tell them, don't let them know it. But you've been picking out highlights, so what's your highlight?
Well, the highlights of the World Cup so far, for me, Bob, have to be these, I think. I mean, look at them, they're fantastic.
Great highlights.
You know, it's a Duran video, it's Rio.
I like the way he's brought a bit of Baywatch to the World Cup. I really like that.
No, it's lovely.
It's been a showbiz World Cup, really, I think, and it's been like a Hollywood musical. And it's nice to see the Mexicans joined in with the musical idea, and they did their well-known song. This is called "We Are Not Scared of the South Koreans. They Only Come Up to About Here."
Marvellous.
Very popular in Mexico, that one.
Stirring. And while we're on the subject of national rituals, the thing that really struck me was during the opening ceremony, the Arabians did one of the most complex national dances, I think, that's ever been seen. I think we can see a bit of it now. So it's choreography at its very best.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That must take years, hasn't it?
One step and then another step.
Do you think they hadn't got a national dance and they said, well, we haven't got one, but we'll make something up?
Yeah. Well, have you got some swords? That'll do. Yeah, swords.
Another thing that everyone's gone on about, Motti was going on about tonight, is the new ball they're using in the World Cup, and how strangely it's been behaving. And we've got an incident here from another Mexican game actually. And watch the ball there into the crowd, and now something's happened there.
Yeah.
Obviously, atmospheric pressure.
It's nothing to do with polyurethane.
It's the
It must
polyurethane.
be. Once that polyurethane gets hot, you can forget it. I tell you.
But, I mean, the Irish have done well. The Irish have done well despite the fact that they can't drink any water. And Jack Chant was going on about the Irish team having their tongues hanging out through the game. But in fact, there was a Moroccan player who had some of his tongues hanging out there. That's just,
They're really hanging out.
they're all over the place.
How did he play? But we've had a good time. It's a romantic event, I think, the World Cup. And I know a lot of young couples must have been sitting and watching the Cameroon game, you know. When the team come up, they must have looked at each other and said, you know, oh, darling, they're playing our song.
That's a pun.
Oh, what a marvellous ending.
Fantastic.
I want to know. I want to know.
Just so I could crack that joke.
I want to know. You lads are so fanatically keen and fans of the game. We've been watching you tonight. How interested you've been. But what's the viewer's survival guide for getting through those late night, early morning games?
Well, one thing you can do is you can watch the ITV panel, because on that, Don Howe's head is so glaring. It's such a glare from the light that it'll just keep you awake anyway. If you notice that.
I hope that's not any sort of remark about the Arsenal double winning side in any negative way. That's very important.
I thought it was personal, though.
No. I've never noticed it from you at all.
You've gone too... Well, the games have been so brilliant. I mean, I thought the Nigerians the other night looked fantastic, actually.
Gary, you agree with the Nigerians? Were you impressed?
I was very impressed.
Impressed by these two here?
They worry me sitting
Well,
here.
the game with Argentina, though, is going to be the big game. And I think the Nigerians will wipe the floor with Greece, which is stupid because it makes it very slippery and someone's going to get hurt.
Another thing you can do is you can count the different things that they call the electric cart, because so far it's been a motorised truck, hasn't it? And someone called it a trolley the other
And the
day.
electric stretcher.
The electric stretcher.
It's been called.
What is it, actually?
It's a milk float, isn't it? It's pretty
Of course
obvious
it
now.
is.
We've only seen it once, haven't we?
Yeah.
We've seen the famous electric cart just once so far.
Now,
Yeah.
Klinsmann's got a cardboard cutout electric cart, which they bring on because they know he isn't really injured. They just stand on the sideline and then take away again.
He's special, though, isn't he?
When is something going to be done about it? Because we're on about playing the FIFA rules to the letter of the law with the goalkeeper. But I understood that players were going to get booked in this World Cup for play acting. And Klinsmann just doesn't try and get a free kick. He tries to get players sent off. He always does this thing when he holds his head.
Yeah, and he sort of moves his back. Every time he falls over, he sort of arches his back and actually flips over.
I'm really
I had a cat
surprised
that used
I've
to do
got
that.
away as a goalkeeper, because the goalkeepers are not having a good time at this World Cup.
No, the Colombian goalkeeper's terrible because they got rid of Higuita because he was a loony and used to come out sort of right up the pitch, and then they got this bloke who just doesn't come out at all.
And can't play at all.
Can't play at all, yeah.
Nigerian goalie looked fantastic.
Yeah.
Did you hear as well that someone said that when Colombia beat Argentina 5-0 in the qualifying rounds, there were 16 shootings in Bogota when they won 5-0, so I'm assuming there's going to be mass slaughter now, I can only assume.
But if there is now, you're going to feel terrible about that.
Gentlemen, I'm going to have to interrupt you. Great to have you with us. Thank you very much. And we'll see you again next week. We'll look forward to that with more of the same.